What's going on my Pokemon people? It's me, JCreams14 here, with my Week 1 MPG battle against NightFang PT. As you can see, our team is on this side. It's got a really consistent theme of blue Pokemon, but bluish gray. But anyways, this is a lot more colorful. That doesn't matter. It all comes down to how you play. So anyways, yeah, we got Hydreigon, Mega Metagross, Tangrowth, Togebliss, Togekiss, Donphan, and Magneton. If you haven't seen the team builder, be sure to check that out before you watch this, just so you know our sets and our moves and why we go for what. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into the battle. Thinking of the start, I was thinking he would lead off with Victini, either Crocodile or Jolteon to get either a U-turn, a Volt Switch, or or his rocks up. So I decided to lead out with Donphan as it can handle basically all of those things, and I wanted to try and get my rocks up as well. So he does lead out with the Crocodile, as I lead out with Donphan here. And I do get intimidated, which is a little unfortunate, so that, I can't really do much to him. Anyways, he actually goes straight up for the bulk up turn 1 as I set up my stealth rocks. I have a perfect switch into this in Tangrowth, so that's what I go into right now. It's not fully defensive, but it will take a hit from Crocodile. So it takes that knockoff like a champion, 35%, and fearing the Giga Drain, I'm sure that he's going to switch out. I'm going to go for it anyways, just because I want that thing gone and I want some health back. I know that I can switch out and get Regenerator. Anyways, I do Giga Drain. I get some health back from the Florges that he switches into, which is most likely a special defensive wall. But it does quite a bit more than I would expect of Florges, so it might be defensive. But anyways, I go into Tripod, the Magneton. I didn't want to go into Mega Metagross if he predicted that and went for like the HP Fire. Tripod was a lot more expendable, and it's still a Steel type. So he goes for the Calm Mind here, as I do fire off an Analytic Flash Cannon. He is at time +2 with the Special Defense. I still go for the Flash Cannon, get the Spadef drop. And I decide, okay, that's not going to do enough. He's going to Synthesis. I got to get out of here. So I decided to go for an Analytic Volt Switch just to get some damage off if he did Synthesis so that he wouldn't be at full. But anyways, he does go for another Calm Mind as I get a nice free switch into Metagross here, and I know for a fact that I can kill at this range with a Meteor Mash. So that's what I go for here. I click the Mega Evolve button. So Full Metal is in here, just super powerful. As he actually goes into Crook, which the Intimidate fails because of my Clear Body ability. So nice before the Mega Evolve. And so, yeah, I do Mega Evolve, fire off a Meteor Mash, and that does a clean 65% to him. Nothing on his team wants to switch into this thing. I even get the attack boost, which is awesome. But here, fearing the Scarf or anything, I just go for the Bullet Punch to finish off the Crook. And so that's one kill for Mega Metagross. First one, so now it's 6-0 or 6-5 right now. As he goes into Victini, this thing could be scarfed, and it really scares Metagross. It's the only thing on his team that really scares Metagross. So we go into Tire Tracks, our physically defensive Hydreigon, as we take that V-Create like a champion. That only did 27%, and he's got the lowered stats. Is get a little bit of recovery from leftovers. I decided to click U-turn, I believe, or was it Thunder Wave? Either Thunder Wave or U-turn. I think it was U-turn. Just to get some momentum, and yes, we do click U-turn just to get some momentum up. Keep it going on our side, and we go into our Choice Scarf Togekiss. Yeah, Bliss the Togekiss out here, and so yeah, I can easily take on this Hitmontop. He goes for the Fake Out. I don't know why he would run that, just because it's so weak on Hitmontop. It's not stab, and it's only base 40. But anyways, we go for the Air Slash, take him down by quite a lot. Hitmontop is very bulky, and we do get the flinch. Don't know if that mattered. He might have clicked Stone Edge, but yeah, that's what Togekiss is known for, is flinching with those air slashes. So I'm just gonna embrace the hacks. But anyways, yeah. So we get another Air Slash off on the floor, just switch in, and since that did enough, we can go for it again. We're Choice Scarfed, and we pick up a kill with Togekiss on the floor, just which is kind of funny because that was his special defensive wall. Anyways, he swaps into Jolteon, which does threaten me out. I go into Magneton here just because I think that I can 1v1 it, especially if he goes for an electric type move. Oh, I go into Donphan, sorry about that. which he actually predicts nicely and goes for the hidden power ice. He actually didn't really have to predict there because if I stayed in with Togekiss, he would still take quite a bit of Togekiss would take a lot of damage. Anyways, now I go into Tripod the Magneton as I can 1v1 this at this point, and he goes for it again, which leads me to believe that he could be Specs or Scarfed or some sort of choiced item. But anyways, yeah. So he goes into Hitmontop, gets the Intimidate. That doesn't matter at all. As let's see, we've Flash Cannon here just to get some damage on the Jolteon, but ends up taking the Hitmontop out. So that's a kill for Tripod. So far we have one kill with Mega Metagross, one kill with Tripod the Magneton, and one kill with Togekiss. But anyways, he swaps into Sceptile. I think this thing might have Earthquake, so I swap into Blissey. This is really just a great counter for it, especially if this is an physically offensive Sceptile. But he reveals the Giga Drain to be special attacking. And anyways, so yeah, he's got to switch out here because Blissey, I keep calling this thing Blissey. Bliss is just so much of a threat. As he goes into Jolteon, I'm not really predicting anything here because I know that I have switch-ins to everything. As I go for the Air Slash and then swap back into Magneton. This is where I go into Magneton, yeah. Says I think that I can 1v1 this thing from 50%, but that Thunderbolt does so much. I'm an Eviolite, and so that does a lot, and he goes for it again. That's why I'm thinking, okay, he's for sure Specs, and my Analytic Flash Cannon does not take him out. So I end up just swapping into Donphan here, predicting that he's going to be choiced into Thunderbolt, which, as we can see, he is, because if he wasn't, wait, we don't see that here, but the next turn, if he wasn't choiced, he could easily kill me with an HP Ice, but he is forced to switch here, which I go for the Ice Shard just in case, for priority to take out the Jolteon, as well as if he swapped into Sceptile, which he did, and we get the powerful 69% off on the Sceptile, and another Ice Shard can kill it from this range. So what he does is to conserve that Sceptile, it has one more switch in, he goes into Victini, which resists the Ice Shard, but again, I do have very reliable switch-ins for this. But yeah, it eats that Ice Shard up, only doing 7%. But it can only swap in 2 more times now if it decides to U-turn or anything like that. So I go out into Tire Tracks, my counter for this, as he goes for another V-Create, again taking that like a champ. He gets the drops and everything. Is here I'm at 50% and I want to be able to take another V-Create from this Victini. So I decide to roost up here. Just so that I can conserve health and everything. Jolteon lives on 1% after rocks, so if I had gone for an attacking move like U-turn or Dark Pulse, I would have taken it out. But anyways, I just decided to stay in and get a KO on this. I know that I can still take a V-Create after an HP Ice. But anyways, we click U-turn, just because he, at this point, has like nothing for Togekiss or some other of my mons. So that's what I do. I go into Togekiss, as it can basically just kind of sweep up here. As he goes into Victini, bringing it down to 19%, and here we predict the U-turn, because I didn't think he would V-Create because we've gone into Hydreigon every time, so I decided to just stay in and click Air Slash. It was Scarfed, so we did see that. But yeah, so he dies to an Air Slash here, and Victini will go down to rocks, and we pick up the 6-0 for week 1. But anyways, that was a great battle, NightFang. Thank you so much for having it with me. Yeah, yeah, that was fun. That was a fun battle. So I feel like our team building was amazing this week. Big shout outs to Dom at Dom's Game Room and Eric, aka Heavy Metal Pokemon, just because they really helped me team build this week, and we came up with an amazing team. So yeah, big shout outs to those guys. Their links will be in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching my week 1 MPG match. Be sure to stay tuned for the rest of them and click that subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. If you like this video, hit up that like button. Lets me know that that I can keep these coming. If you think I can do anything better battling wise or team building wise, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, stay tuned till next time, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna head out. Have a nice day.